15 ways guys say I love you without ever saying a word. This video is about the ways guys say I love you without ever saying a word. I'm Steven Biko. Welcome to Green Fresh Wisdom, a YouTube channel that provides wisdom in areas of relationship success and happy marriage life. In today's video, I'll be covering on the ways guys say I love you without ever saying a word. Has your guy been fairly silent? The three little words, department, and you're trying to figure out the signs that he needs to say, I love you. Not everyone is vocal or obvious about their feelings, and many of us often find it difficult to express these deep emotions. But just how do you supposed to know that your man has actually fallen in love with you and is not saying it? Since you're watching the video, take a second to hit the subscribe button, be alerted when the new video is out, and remember to hit the bell. Thank you. Now, let's get into it. Man, we are far deeper creatures than television sitcoms have told you to be. Sometimes, you think we are telling you things with our actions rather than with our words. Learning to read a man's signals, body language, and non-verbal communication is a very important part of being with him. Maybe you just aren't sure that it's an appropriate time to spill the beans, or perhaps we have been burned before and are trying to take it a bit slower.
Sometimes we don't say it out of the fear of rejection, fear of commitment, or because we have simply never said, I love you, before, and it's a bit terrifying to us. These are all the legitimate reasons and important to consider before you put any pressure on a guy to say those three little words that you have been longing to hear. Whatever the reason, men do have a tendency to try to show you how much they love you, and maybe don't put it as much stock in saying it out loud all the time, or at all. Even if you're extremely patient, there will probably come a point when you're trying to figure it out if your guy is in love with you. And if he can't or possibly won't say it, then there are other ways that he says it. I love you that you can look for. Men can be complicated, but figuring it out if he really loves you doesn't have to be. The subtle signs I love you without him ever saying it, and what to do if it seems like he doesn't. Number 1, his kisses are long and passionate. Who doesn't love an excellent lengthy kiss? When a man is continuously initiating this and you can feel the passion each time he does it, it's clear that he is more than just a little excited to be around you. Number 2, his friends do love you. If all his buddies are starting to warm up to you and truly seem to enjoy your company, it could be because they know how happy you're making their friend. This making them to start to find you as awesome as they do with him. Number 3, he likes to get close. Do you know how it's amazing when somebody you're not interested in gets closer to you? It's a complete opposite when someone that you adore tends to be closer in distance than he or she to other people. The whole thing is we smile after kissing you. Sure, you can have a little sweet smile after kissing someone whose company you enjoy. But do you ever feel like positively beaming when it's someone that you love? If you can catch him grinning after you kiss, it's a great sign that he truly enjoys your company. Number 5, he listens intently. While he might not be saying much when it comes to your relationship and his feelings about it, the fact that he listens closely when you are talking is incredibly significant. He may lean in closer when you are discussing important topics, or nod when you are saying something poignant, showing how much your words mean to him. Number 6 is he stands up straight. Most of us tend to flop and have poor posture than we should However, if you're trying to impress the person you care about most and want him or her to be more attracted to you, you're going to stand or speak straight up. Number 7. He squeezes your hand. It may seem like a small gesture, but it contains all the intimacy in the world. Number 8. He calls or texts for no reason. Not all people do this when you love, so don't take it personally. That said, it's a sign that he feels comfortable with you in non-romantic situations as well as obvious ones, and that he's thinking of you towards the day. Number 9. He sticks around. Does he like to do activities together for no reason? For example, rather than just waiting to meet up at the dinner party, he'd rather go grocery shopping with you beforehand so that two of you can make a dish to bring together. Simply doing household things shows an interest in being closer than just casual or sex partners. Number 10. He makes eye contact often. When you're at a bar with your friends, does he glance across the room just to make eye contact briefly and smile at one another? This indicates how, even when you two are doing different things, he still wants you to be aware of how much he cares. Number 11. He runs his fingers through his hair. When people are nervous, they tend to run their fingers through their hair, and in the case of black guys, you tend to scratch your head more often than normal. Does he do this when the pair of you are in close proximity to one another and it's a romantic moment? If so, it could show that he wants to say something intimate but can't find the word. Number 12. He mirrors your behavior. Does he tend to take bites of his food at the same time as you, or do other things similarly? He could be displaying or pressing and matching or behaviors that couples tend to do when becoming closer together. The 13th aspect, he buys you meaningful things. When I say meaningful, don't mean expensive. I mean that he spends effort and puts serious thought into finding you something that truly fits your personality or your life. I've had the chance to get 3 pairs of socks, one on a crazy cute pattern, one specifically to put on boots and one for hiking. The week prior, my friend had gotten a blister on her foot and not having thick enough socks for a pair of boots. So it was straight and clear indication of my willingness to listen, skills that I will remember. 14th aspect, we laugh whenever you're around, Lord. Does your man find you funny and can't help but giggle when you do something silly? As odd as it sounds, then more often he laughs and finds you hilarious, and more serious, the level of interest and excitement around your relationship is just on the high. The 15th aspect is touching you spontaneously. When you're in a public place, does he put his fingers in your back or keep you close by? Does he hold your hand on top of yours while two of you are in a restaurant? A level closeness that shows that he wants to maintain physical contact even when it's not sexual. If you have once understood these shared signs and still aren't sure he loves you, there are really only one sure way to know, and that is to be direct and ask him how he's feeling. And if the answer seems to be no, he doesn't love you, you have a few choices that you can make. If you're in the early stages in the relationship, you may just need time and emotional space to allow his love and attachment to you to develop. But if you have been together for a while and it seems like he just is not and will not be feeling it, you may want to consider moving on. The right man will love you the way that you deserve to be loved. I've shared on the ways guys say I love you without ever saying a word, and this has enabled you to master your man. But remember, this is not everything you need to know about men, as you need to watch the video 11 signs a man is turned on by you but is afraid to explore on this channel. Thank you.